Hidden footage, secret parties, a famous music mogul in freefall. For decades, rumors swirled about freak-off parties and suspicious dealings behind closed doors. But now, everything has changed. Alleged leaked video from none other than Diddy's own son, Christian Combs, has shaken the entertainment world to its core. Suddenly, the hush-hush whispers are turning into public outrage, and the legacy of bad boy entertainment is at serious risk. From shocking courtroom details to family betrayals, we're diving into the explosive claims at the center of Diddy's downfall and how a single piece of footage may have triggered a chain reaction nobody can stop. For years, people heard the chatter about Diddy's wild parties, stories that ranged from harmless fun to downright disturbing. But they never felt truly real until recently, when insiders began talking about an actual video that shows everything. This alleged footage, now circulating privately, reportedly features intoxicated women, top-tier celebrities, and behavior that looks a lot more like exploitation than a late-night party. The presence of recognizable faces and big-name celebrities in the background has sent shockwaves across Hollywood, raising uncomfortable questions. Who else was in that room? Did they stay silent? Why? Diddy's son, Christian, has always been in the spotlight. He grew up in luxury, performed on stages with his dad, and seemingly embraced the flashy bad boy lifestyle. But in recent months, people noticed a change. Christian dropped vague hints about regret, insinuating he'd seen things he no longer wanted to keep quiet about. Then came the bombshell. Sources suggest he may have helped leak the infamous footage. If that's true, it's more than just drama. It's a statement of independence from his father's legacy. Was he driven by guilt, fear of legal consequences, or simply a moral stand after realizing how far things had gone? Whatever his motives, Christian's decision is rewriting the narrative around Diddy's family, and it may spell disaster for the once untouchable mogul. Although the full video hasn't been made public, multiple insiders claim it was filmed at one of Diddy's private estates in either Los Angeles or Miami. The footage allegedly shows women who appear barely conscious, surrounded by excessive alcohol, loud music, and high-profile men. Some describe emotional manipulation, if not outright coercion. Eyewitness accounts say various celebrities are seen standing by, doing nothing to intervene. Those who viewed the tape say Diddy isn't just in the background, he's actively part of the shocking scenes, confirming long-standing stories about freak-off parties and crossing lines most people never believed. If these claims hold up, the tape is more than sensational gossip. It's potential legal evidence that supports lawsuits filed by alleged victims. For the longest time, Diddy was emblematic of success in hip-hop. His brand signified power, luxury, and cultural influence. But the string of recent federal investigations, raids on his properties, and multiple lawsuits has left his empire teetering. Now, with a rumored tape potentially validating allegations, Diddy's public image may never recover. Even those who once stood proudly by his side, colleagues, artists, friends are backing away. Publicists are doing damage control, and partnerships are quietly being canceled. The once loyal bad boy circle is dissolving fast, replaced by a wave of silence. Each day, it feels like a new scandal emerges, unraveling the fortress Diddy spent decades building. The footage leak has sparked a firestorm online. Some are rallying behind Christian Combs, praising him for doing the right thing, calling it a rare act of courage in an industry that typically rewards silence. Others question his motives, noting that he stayed quiet for so long. Did he speak out now only because Diddy's downfall seems inevitable, or because legal pressures forced his hand? Social media is ablaze with debates. Is Christian a hero for exposing the truth, or an opportunist protecting himself? Could the footage be doctored or taken out of context? The one consensus is this: real or not, these allegations have triggered a reckoning in the hip-hop world one fans never thought they'd see. Before the tape even emerged, Diddy was already contending with serious legal troubles, including accusations of trafficking, abuse, and coercion. Now, this potential video evidence might link testimonies to actual, undeniable proof. Prosecutors are reportedly investigating every angle. If the footage does show non-consensual acts or women underage, this could escalate far beyond civil suits. We're talking criminal indictments with potential for lengthy prison terms. What's more, the leak could prompt additional victims, or even other insiders, to speak out. Once one door is opened, it's hard to shut. The question is, how many tapes or eyewitness accounts might surface next? Already, observers say this scandal has parallels to past high-profile cases, warning that the shockwaves could reach even further into Hollywood. It's not just Diddy who's on the line. His entire entourage is under the microscope. People who partied with him, worked for him, and ran in his social circles are scrambling to dodge legal fallout. Former employees might have to explain what they knew and when. Artists who collaborated with him might get pressed about rumors they ignored. Even family members face backlash or suspicion about whether they remained silent out of loyalty or fear. Christian Combs' dramatic break from his father is fueling more speculation. If Diddy's own son doesn't stand by him, what does that say about everything that went on behind the scenes? The rift is a symbolic blow that could drive more people in Diddy's world to step away, hoping to save themselves from the fallout. Beyond the courtrooms and gossip columns, the real weight of this scandal lands squarely on how we view celebrity, power, and responsibility. For years, Diddy was the poster child for Black excellence, philanthropy, and business savvy. Now, that image is shadowed by allegations of exploitation and abuse. Fans and critics alike are asking, how did this system protect him for so long? This moment might force an industry-wide reflection on the unchecked influence of moguls. With the #MeToo movement having reshaped Hollywood, it looks like the music world could be next in line. Whether Diddy is convicted or not, these revelations coupled with Christian's potential whistleblowing signal a dramatic shift from everything is fine to no one is above accountability. A hidden camera, a family member who'd seen enough, a legend's entire kingdom now at the brink of collapse. With each passing day, more light gets shed on the parties we once waved off as rumor, turning them into a disturbing reality if the leaked footage truly exists, and if it's as incriminating as insiders suggest, then Diddy's story may represent one of the biggest falls from grace in modern entertainment history. Will more victims come forward? Will federal prosecutors lock in on that video as the final nail in Diddy's coffin? And what happens to the industry if the man who shaped so much of hip-hop is found guilty of unspeakable acts? As fans, the only thing we can do is watch as the evidence unfolds and brace ourselves for what might come next. D-off in the comments. Do you believe this footage is genuine? And if so, how might it impact Diddy's future? Is Christian Combs a hero for exposing this or just shifting blame away from himself? How should the music industry handle stars who hold so much power they can allegedly hide crimes in plain sight? Don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more breaking updates on this story as it develops. The world is watching and the truth is coming to light, one revelation at a time.